Hey, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Secrets of the Mind of a Man. No, that's not what this show is. This show is Love Coach Sessions Live. I'm your host, KTJ, and welcome to the show. We are here going to have a great show today. We're excited about this show. As I'm always excited about these shows because we have a chance to just share, a chance to just kind of process what's going on. Let me just take a quick drink. And we get a chance to have a conversation. In times past, people only just read magazines and it only went one way, and you had to write into the editor. You had to write into, if you watched the television show, you could write in a letter to the television show. You don't know if they're actually going to get it. You don't know if they're actually going to read it. It could just go right in the garbage. But people took that chance, or they just didn't, but now we have this opportunity to come directly to you. Like, we don't need CBS, we don't need NBC, we don't need any of those people. We can talk directly one-on-one. You can drop down in the comment section your thoughts, and I'm sure we're gonna have some thoughts about this one today. So you guys can jump in the chat room and share your thoughts. And if you're watching this on the replay, you can just shoot a message down below just to share your thoughts, your ideas about this topic. And, away we go with it. So today, you guys, our topic is engagement is off. Why high value women have a tough time in relationships, have difficulty in relationships and in love situations. And this show, this is not targeted, but inspired by Taraji P Henson, the actress. You guys have seen her in many things, Baby Boy, and she's been an actress. She's an activist. She's a humanitarian. You might have seen her recently being a champion for mental health and for therapy and for going to therapy and getting the stuff out. Now, before I jump into this topic here today, I want to salute her for that work, because there are so many people who are afraid of therapy. Question is, why are you afraid of therapy? Because therapy is only about one person, you. So if you're afraid of therapy, that probably means you're afraid of uncovering the things that are underneath that you think are buried and not relevant when they really are, and they're actually controlling everything else. You think that there's no big deal. There's nothing wrong with my life. But in the back of your mind, you wonder, why do I keep doing this thing that I do? Why do I have the attachments to certain people that I do? Why do I have this behavior, this thing that keeps coming up? So Taraji P Henson has become a champion for therapy, and I salute her for that. But that actually ties into this talk today and why she ended up in the scenario that she ends up with. So she was with Kelvin Hayden. He's an NFL player, played in the league, and on all accounts, he seems like he would be a good catch. Okay, they got engaged. They were together for a while, and they were supposed to get married, I believe, in March. Then the pandemic hit, so they postponed the wedding until I believe it was July. Okay, but they were experiencing some tough times. Taraji P Henson, she's an actress and she's going. This guy was an NFL player and they had their own challenges. What were they going to be playing games this year? Was the season going to be cut? They didn't have a preseason. All these things, right? And so she reported that they put the engagement and the wedding on pause. She said they put the engagement on pause because they were going through a rough patch. Okay. So they're going through a rough patch, and she decides, look, we need to go to therapy. She has discovered therapy, you guys, which, as you guys know, I'm a strong proponent of therapy. Okay. She discovers therapy, and she says, you know what? We need to go to therapy to work out our separate issues before we come together. Okay. And him, like many other people, they say, oh, hold on, wait a minute. Why do I have to go to therapy? Because you got a problem. and for her, she's probably like, hey, it's not that I have a problem. It's that we are having challenges probably in the way that they communicate. And maybe the therapist will help us to work through some of these issues. Well, for a lot of men, they're not into doing that much talking, right? Because they don't really feel like we need other people in our business. But at the same time, if you don't get the talking done and you don't get an understanding, how are you supposed to have a good relationship? Now, listen, I understand. Look, I'm a guy. I know we don't want to talk. Look, we don't want to have to keep talk about the same thing. You want to send a man in the opposite direction. Just say these 3 words. We need to talk. 4 words. We need to talk. Oh my gosh. We need to do we need to talk, or do you need to talk? And look, I understand it, right? But it is challenging. Hey, Stephanie, I see you already starting trouble. Look, difficult, man. This thing is difficult and it's challenging, but so she decided that I guess he didn't want to go to therapy, and so she felt like if we're not going to therapy, then we're not ready for a wedding, a marriage. And so I'm sure, okay, fine, we're done. Okay, can you continue in a relationship if you call off your engagement? You guys, let me know what you think in the chat room. Can you continue in a relationship if the wedding is off? If the wedding is off, does that mean the relationship is off? That's what happened in this scenario. She says, look, we're done. I'm not going any further with this. We are finished. If you're not going to therapy to work out then it seems like you don't really want to be married. Okay. Now, this guy, I see you. Stephanie says maybe, maybe. You know what? I say yes, it's off, because then there's no more reason to be together. Now you can say, okay, well, we're going to postpone the wedding. Let's set a date for 6 months from now. Then you're still getting married, right? But when you say the wedding is off, that means we're done. Like we don't have any other reason to go forward. What? We're going to be boyfriend and girlfriend again? Because the idea was you were moving towards getting married and being together forever, right? So if there's no forever, then there's no right now. All right. Stephanie said it depends upon what issues need to be worked on. That's true. That's true. That's true. It does depend on the issues, but if you say the wedding's off, guess what? We're finished. You're done. You can't go any further. To do what? What are we going to do now? Just be boyfriend and girlfriend? Well, guess what? For some men, they would be perfectly fine with that. They say, oh, okay, well, good. Well, I'll just keep getting all these benefits, and you don't get the marriage, you don't get the wedding that you want. Because y'all do know the majority of the time the wedding is the woman's idea. Y'all understand that. And for some of you women who have okayed the idea of just, going along, living together, being boyfriend and girlfriend for a long term, you are deciding that. You have decided, and you say, "Oh no, he said that. He said he didn't want to get married." Well, so he said that he wants to be your boyfriend for 6 years. If that's what you agree to, then that's what you get. But you get what you stand up for. You get what you decide. And if that's what you decide, then that's what you get. If you decide to be a girlfriend for 6 years, like Chrissy from the reality show, her and Jim Jones, a girlfriend, the most famous girlfriend. I think they've been boyfriend and girlfriend for like 8 years. That's what you get if you decide that. So what is a high quality, a high value woman to do? Now let's talk about this idea of high value, high quality. That's not to say that all women don't have value. That's not to say that all women don't have quality, right? But when you're an actress, a famous actress, if you're a woman who's gone to school, you got your degrees, you got your good job, you got your good car, you got your own home, you got all the things that checked off the box. You got all the things, and you keep yourself together. You got that perfect size 8 going on. That's that good size 10, you got the right measurements. Like, you work on your body, you work on your mind, you meditate, you pray, you do all those things. These things raise your value. We're talking about value in the world's dating market. Value as far as to be in the mate category. Okay, again, all people are valuable. I'll say that. But some people, as you work on investing in yourself and investing in the quality of life you have, you raise your value. And you would hope to have a mate who has also raised their value. But value is different for men as it is for women, okay, when it comes to this thing. But today we talking about women, okay? There is a difference. A man's value raises just as he gets older. His quality of life, and because generally men will naturally obtain more and become more, and the older he gets, he gets more valuable. Like, he gets really valuable as time goes on. All of us older guys, we fight that gray hair. We fight the gray. We push back the gray, right? But the gray is also a symbol of wisdom. Is a symbol of that you live some life, right? And some of that gray becomes highly valuable, right? Especially when the pool of market is smaller. So the smaller the pool, the higher the value for the guy, right? But for these ladies who are, hey Coco, thank you so much for popping in. Look, for the ladies who working on your value, and I'm telling you, ladies, look, keep on working on it. If you want to become an author, you want to be a speaker, you want to get your degrees, you want to get a high paying career, you want to become your own boss, like whatever it is, keep on it. Look, you work on your value, right? And look, and keep connecting with this. Look, I'm going to help you to find a high quality man. I want to help you to find a high quality mate who is equal in value or higher. Okay? Because listen, if you deserve it, you deserve it. That's what you deserve, right? You don't want to have to always be the pickup person. You got all these degrees and certificates, and all he got is a birth certificate. No, that's not right. We need more. You need more. You need good partnerships. So what is a high value woman to do when, going back to Taraji P Henson, she is now 50. She's 50. And she actually falls into, a category with a lot of other women who are older now, who still have never, they took the career route, put all their eggs in the career basket and went for that, hoping that one day maybe I'll meet somebody. But you get to her place where she is, and it didn't work. Now, this guy, I want you to watch this guy. This guy, Kelvin Hayden. We got the same first name. Watch this guy. A high value man like him, he's going to somebody else because of the experience he had with her, with this girl, with Taraji. He'll end up meeting somebody else and end up marrying the next girl. You watch. He's going to marry the next girl. She's probably going to be about 32. I don't know how old he is, but he's probably around her age. Right? She's going to be about 32 years old, 34, 35 years old, and he'll go on down the road and marry somebody else. High value man, just like that. High value men don't have to put up with anything. This is one of the reasons why she's single again, you guys. A high value man, a man who's got all those things, the house, car, degree, or jobs, or business, or whatever it is, he's rocking with his. That guy can get married like that. That guy can fall into a relationship. He can fall out of bed and fall into a relationship, right? But it takes a little bit more time. So I think women who are at the place where that high value, like Taraji P Henson, is going to take some time. It's going to take some strategy, and she has to, which I'm sure she will, continue to invest in herself. I believe. Listen, I don't know if I'm in the minority on this with this topic, but I believe that as you work on yourself, as you're going up the ladder of success, you should continue to raise your standards of mate and the person that comes in your life, right? And you meet somebody at the top of the ladder who was going there anyway. You guys hear me talk about it all the time. I'm talking about people whose future matches yours. Don't worry about just somebody who's just good for now. If they're just good for now, guess what? They're only going to be good for now. But if you connect with somebody whose future matches yours, maybe that's what the problem was with Taraji P Henson. Maybe the future didn't match. Like the moral compass sometimes doesn't match. You know, there's a lot of things that go into this. Look, I did a show on this a couple of weeks ago about Sharon Stone. You know, and she couldn't keep a relationship. You know, same thing. She created a profile on Bumble, and it got flagged. They were like, "There's no way, there's no way." Sharon Stone, the actor, Basic Instinct, is on Bumble trying to find a date. No way. They couldn't believe it, so they flagged it. They shut down her status there, her profile on there. And she had to prove to them that she was who she was. Big star, big actress, high value woman, having a problem on the ground level. Love is like a ground level, right? It doesn't matter how high you get or how low you are. Love is still love. Love is the same. And if you want to have it, there are certain things you got to come down and come through the door of love. Okay, so what can a high value woman do in these situations? One, I'm going to tell you, continue to invest in yourself. Continue to take the classes. Continue to go to therapy. Continue to find yourself in high quality places. Okay. Actually, let's make that number two. The second thing is to find yourself in high quality places. Look, there are places where high quality men hang out. There are activities that high quality people go to. Now, I know the pandemic has shut down some of that stuff, but things are starting to open up. There are things online. Maybe you have to get more creative. That means things are all online. Maybe some of those people, as you're joining some of these Zoom conversations, maybe you might see somebody you find interesting. Hop in the box, send them a message that you like to connect with them after this Zoom. All right. There's a lot of things going on. You could even hop on some of there's a lot of things that are happening. Just connect, go on Eventbrite and all of those sort of things, see what's going on and join up and be part of those things, and then make friends. That's what it's all about. But the best thing a high quality woman can do is to spend that time connecting with people and look, also letting people know, I am looking for love. I wonder, you guys, how many of your friends actually know that you're looking for love? Just because you mean that people want to find somebody, right? Maybe you might share with your coworker that you're looking for love. Maybe they know somebody who'll be just right for you. I know somebody's like, I don't want to be set up by my coworker. Set up by my coworker, and then when it don't go right, they're gonna be mad at me. No, don't worry about all that. But letting other people know, hey, I'm looking I'm looking for love. I'm looking for this kind of guy. Maybe tall, dark, handsome, job, career, truck driver. I don't know what you're looking for. But start talking to people, and you have no idea what's coming next. So I want to tell somebody, don't give up hope. That's the last thing I'll tell you. Don't give up hope. Look, everybody who is with somebody who has a beautiful relationship, guess what? They started right where you are. They started with hope that one day I'll find somebody. Somebody will find me. We're going to find each other. If you give up on the process, it's almost like you turn that radar off. Don't turn the radar off. Continue to keep that radar on and let it scan the area, scan the world. And there's 6 billion people in the world. There is somebody in this world who's going to be good for you, and it's going to be a blessing to your life. All right, you guys, more to come. Look, I want to see some of your comments. Look, we'll continue the conversation, but look, let's do it. Let's connect. And if you would be so kind, I would love for you to join the Patreon community. The link will be down below in the description as well. If you guys have a topic that you want us to talk about, inbox me here, or you can shoot me an email at lovecoachatlanta@gmail.com, and we will make it happen. All right. You guys have an amazing day. Talk to you soon.